Hi guys. Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 iOS phone apps that cast to Roku. Some you may know, some you may not know, and some you may know but you don't use it the way that I use it. So let's get started. The first app is Mirror for Roku. This app allows you to mirror your iOS phone screen of any non-copyrighted app to your Roku. One of the apps you can mirror is the Slingbox app called Sling Player, allowing you to mirror your local Spectrum or Xfinity cable channel from any Wi-Fi to any Roku. An alternative, since the Sling Player channel is no longer available on Rokus. Mirroring the in-player app allows displaying of any file type, such as AVI, from a NAS drive onto your Roku. My second app is Web Videocast. Web Videocast does not transcode, but you can cast M3U, IPTV links, MKV, and MP4 video links. It allows you to cast websites and custom HTML MP4 video links. And these files are accessible locally from a NAS drive and wirelessly from a SanDisk Connect wireless flash drive. You can find M3U links on the World Wide Web or extract your own links from websites to create your own custom M3U files. I'll link my how-to video down below. I'm going to demo accessing M3U files from both sources. You can Google how to access your NAS drive via an HTTP link. For Netgear, it's http://readyshare.radar/login.net/shares. Navigate to the M3U file on your NAS drive from the Webcast browser or the iOS Safari browser. Then cut and paste the link from the address bar into the IPTV section on the Webcast app. For a SanDisk Connect wireless flash drive, you can access its content from the Safari browser or from a PC browser by entering its router assigned IP address. Locate this IP using the SanDisk Connect iOS app in the Settings About section. I assigned each of my SanDisk Connect devices static IPs. I own 12 of them. So when I create links while connected to my home Wi-Fi, the IP does not change. Now these particular static IP address links are only accessible while connected to my local Wi-Fi. The user ID is always owner, and the password is blank if you did not assign a password to its internal SSID. If no password, anyone can easily access it wirelessly and view or delete its content. So that's something to keep in mind. Copy an M3U file to the flash drive, then navigate to the M3U file you have copied on the SanDisk Connect flash drive and click on it. Then from the address bar, copy then paste the URL into the Webcast IPTV section. In order to access its data wirelessly, you should keep it plugged into a USB charger. Otherwise, it has a typical battery life of 4 hours. It will not broadcast its wireless SSID/content while plugged into a device like a PC. I will be posting a SanDisk Connect Hidden Features video, so subscribe to be notified. My third app is Tubio. Tubio casts website MP4 video links. It can also cast continuous custom HTML MP4 playlists as well. Here is a demo using my basic HTML code. I'll link its video code and usage down below. I have a future advanced HTML video post that will display the video's playlist, so keep a lookout for that. For continuous play on Tubio, the gray scroll bar on the bottom must be present for an automated play next. If it disappears, it usually means there was a buffering issue. Try running on 5G Wi-Fi. And finally, custom HTML files can be accessed locally via your NAS drive or wirelessly from a SanDisk Connect wireless flash drive. As mentioned, these particular SanDisk IP links are accessible only from my home Wi-Fi or NAS. I have an HTML version that allows you to locate the IP assigned to your SanDisk Connect links, so they can be accessed and cast from any Wi-Fi. Here I'm connected to 4G on my iPhone, as well as the SSID/Wi-Fi of my SanDisk Connect, watching videos from my SanDisk Connect on my phone, using its SSD assigned IP address. Now I'm connected to my home Wi-Fi, watching the same video links, using a different IP address, and casting links to Roku. 4 to 5 people can access and cast videos from one pocket-sized SanDisk Connect at the same time this way, from the same Wi-Fi. My fourth app is PlayerXtreme. This is a transcoding app that must remain open to stream. You should first select your Roku device before casting via its main network screen. You can cast any video file type from your local SMB or NAS drive by selecting network or remote website links that contain AVI and FLV links. There is an app hack that allows you to store video links that can then be cast to any Roku of any video file type using your iPhone in M3U8 file type containers with a Play All playlist option. I've created a PC utility to generate M3U8 files from HTTP links. I'll link it down below, and I'll also link my Chromecast how-to video, which has a similar PC utility with the setup instructions. You should first select a Roku device before casting to allow the PlayerXtreme channel to be present on your Roku screen first. Now, these are not actual M3U8 streaming files. This is just a file type readable by this app that allows you to save any HTTP video link that can be cast to any Roku. Similar to an M3U file, but it's individual files of any file type. You can also just cut and paste an HTTP link into Notepad and save the file with an M3U8 file type. Then download it to the PlayerXtreme library by clicking on Network, then From Browser at the top left, using its HTTP drop and drag link from a PC browser. WebDev allows sharing of video links to stream from someone else's PlayerXtreme library while on the same Wi-Fi, having the app opened on both iOS devices. No media server or login required to share video links with others on the same Wi-Fi with WebDev usage. So you can be on vacation and whoever's there, they can access your libraries. And if they have their own casting device, they can cast it to their Chromecast. If you have a Roku, you can cast it to your Roku. If someone has a Fire Stick, they can cast it to their Fire Stick. So y'all all can share the same video files, but you just have to be on the same Wi-Fi. It also has a URL stream option for IPTV broadcast streaming links. You can also use this option to watch your PC wirelessly from one or more Rokus by setting up a PC VLC stream. I'll link that how-to video down below, as well as the best settings for the PlayerXtreme app. My fifth and final app is Quickcast. You can cast anime, movies, and TV shows with this app, as well as Dailymotion, Facebook, and Twitch, and even your local videos photos, and non-iTunes music stored on your iPhone. It basically provides links to tons of websites that can be cast to your Roku. There is a hack that I've used to try and recast a video that fails to load on Roku. Now, this may not work for you, but it's just another recast option. I'm going to demo casting a show from the Pluto website. Now, before you start typing, Pluto is already on Roku. I know this. This is just a demo of the steps. The hack requires a second iOS device, the TV Assist app, and Web Videocast app on the second device. Under Settings in the TV Assist app, turn on Work as Media Renderer with a red check mark. Go back to Quickcast on your original iOS device and cast to your second iOS device's media renderer instead of Roku directly. Select the latest renderer instance if you note multiples. Cast to a device using the square box down below. From the TV Assist app on the second iOS device, cast the video to Roku using the Web Videocast app. And there it is. Additional info and tips will be listed in the description box for these apps. Thanks!